American heat is no joke. Hear what Europeans had to say and their experiences. Amazing.
I've experienced both, and I can now say, slamming the hammer down, America is 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times worse. That is it. End of. Case closed.
Americans, you were right. This heat is no joke.
It's so hot you could fry an egg on road.
7 fucking degrees. Look at me, mate. I'm fucking sweating. Absolutely fucking sweating.
American people, they deal with heat as far as 100 degrees Celsius or Fahrenheit. It's no joke. It's no joke. 93, 95 Fahrenheit is normal in America. In countries like Kenya or third world countries, at 43 already is hot enough. Now, in America, 95 is not hot. Hotness starts at 110. No wonder why America is so developed. Because extreme temperatures or extreme environments pushes you harder to think.
I'm in America for the World Cup, and this heat is absolutely mental, mate. I feel like someone opened a portal to hell and just tossed me in it.
Europeans are also dealing with extreme temperatures. When it's hot, it gets very hot. But now imagine, this is a European who has just arrived in the United States of America and he's noticing around, oh my God, this heat in America cannot be compared. And Americans are just normal. They are walking freely. I mean, these guys are real titans. Real titans. You don't need to go far. You don't need to look any further. Come to America and you will see the real titans.
The air here is thick, it's heavy, it's hot, it's sticky.
Things I've learned in Alabama. 1, it's hot in the summer. 2, it's humid. And 3, you never get used to it.
The American heat really is no joke. I don't know how some of you do it. But me, mate, I am British. My body is British. And 75 to us is an extreme heat wave. But I don't even know what it is now. It's probably like 110 right now. It is insane. I haven't got any AC in the truck. The truck's just a steel can. And if you turn the blower on, all you're gonna get is heat. More heat. It's hard work, man. Working in America in the heat is no joke. Like, big, major respect for people that do this day in, day out, and have done it for years. I don't even know how to cool down, honestly. Man. The thing is, the rest of the year here is really nice. Like, the rest of the year is so mild. It's just the summer. It's 3 months of extreme heat. Yeah, it's not good.
You see, survival pushes humans at maximum level. And necessity is the mother of invention. Look at what America is dealing with. Even European, okay? But most times, look at what America is dealing with. The extreme environment America has to deal with. If it's winter, it's winter. It's a bad winter. Very cold. Extremely cold. If it is summer, it's extremely hot. Americans deal even with 110 Fahrenheit. When you go to these desert areas in Arizona, oh my God, those places are just so hot. Now, let's go back to less developed countries. Look at all these other less developed countries. They have the best weather. Everything there is at optimum. If it is summer, summer is at optimum. If it is winter, winter is at optimum. They have the best soil. They have good rainfall. They have, organic food and everything else. So most times they don't need to see the reason to think harder than they can. That is why their countries are still less developed. In America, extreme temperatures have pushed these guys so hard that they have to think, because if they don't think hard enough, they are going to die in these extreme temperatures. That's why they developed things like AC. That's why they have developed things like warmers and all these other things, so that they can be able to fight all these extreme temperatures that they are experiencing, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
America, this is no joke. It's 7:30 in the evening and I've never felt heat like it. Why is it like this? This Texas heat is ridiculous. It's cooler on the sun. It's so hot, I saw fire ants with sunscreen on. In fact, it's that hot, I'm pretty sure if you was to milk a cow right now, you'd get evaporated milk. In fact, no, it's hotter than that. It's the air, you can't breathe, it's thicker than Cardi B. It's that hot, I've just seen a bird pull a worm out the ground with oven mitts on. How do people survive this? Do chickens just lay hard-boiled eggs around here? Like, you know what? I'm half tempted to pass away, because I think cremation will be cooler than this. I've been to Arizona, New Mexico, even Africa. But Texas takes the #1 spot. This is... Lord, whatever you're baking outside, I think it's done, all right? Just cool us down a bit. Has anyone got a sauna I can sit in to cool down?
Americans are healthy and strong. It's just that they don't know. Their body is well fitted for extreme conditions. Trust me, some people will not survive in the extreme hot temperatures in the United States of America. I know this. Trust me. I'm telling you the truth, because at 109 Fahrenheit, 95 Fahrenheit, and Americans are just okay with that. They are walking freely. Trust me. You are stronger than you think. Yeah? And especially the people with kidney issues or kidney problems. Oh my God. When you come to the United States of America, you have to watch out for dehydration. You have to watch out for extreme temperatures. You have to watch out for salt and everything, because dehydration, extreme temperatures, and eating too much salt while you still have kidney problems, that is not good. That is bad.
America, we need to have a conversation about the levels of heat. This is another level right now, and I thought I'd be acclimatized by now, because I thought Dallas in Texas was hot, and then I thought Atlanta was hot. It's literally called Hotlanta, but now I'm in Washington DC, and apparently it's one of the hottest places on the planet right now. It's hotter than the Sahara Desert today, and that's not me saying that. That was the news on the way here. This is the temperature right now, and this is the feels like temperature, but I'm not joking. We've been melting all day. Things have had to shut because of the heat, and I didn't know that happened in America. I knew it happened back home, but thank goodness for air conditioning. Getting in an Uber is one of the most relieving feelings, walking back into the hotel lobby. But right now, I am just melting my way through the day and hoping that the temperature eases up, because this is almost too much.
That is one funny part about America. One state is different from the other state. You might be seated there thinking that Texas is the hottest place on planet, while Arizona is just watching, Florida is just watching, until you visit those places and you have to deal with 109 Fahrenheit. Then that's when it will dawn to you that indeed there are some places in America that are hotter than even in Texas. I don't know about Montana. I don't know about Michigan. Maybe, I think Michigan is not that hot. I don't know. Compared to Texas, compared to Arizona, I don't think Michigan is that hot.
Americans, you will not believe what is happening in the UK. We are getting a heat wave. It's going to be 93 Fahrenheit.
And on the radio, they keep saying things like, it's going to be hotter than LA. It's going to be hotter than this state. And it's like, yeah, but you're forgetting to mention the fact that most of the time in the UK it's raining and cloudy and miserable. So as soon as we get a touch of nice weather, a heat wave, they always try and compare it to another place to make us feel good about the fact that it's sunny.
It's like it's a competition. Like the UK, it's something to get excited about. Like, yes, we're going to beat another country.
Yeah, we're going to beat another country because we don't beat them at anything else. So we're going to beat them. We're going to be a little bit hotter than this country right now. It's really pathetic. And let us know, how hot is it going to be in your state this coming week? Because it's only going to be 93 Fahrenheit here, which I know for most of you is not even hot.
Pretty cold to most of you, but to us, we're not looking forward to it because we don't have the AC.
We got no air conditioning, so it's actually going to be like survival of the fittest.
It's going to be a struggle.
I don't know why everything is a competition with some people, even when we are talking about serious things like heat wave. Heat wave is a serious disaster. It's taking away people's life. You don't have to put a challenge to Americans on everything, including heat wave. Heat wave is a very serious disaster that is taking away lives. Not everything has to be a competition. Not everything has to be a challenge. Honestly, why do people feel the need to always want to compete with America, even when it's very unnecessary? Even unnecessary things like heat wave.
Do you think Americans could survive a British heat wave?
They've overestimated what they can hack.
No, definitely not. It's too humid here.
I've experienced both many, many times, so I'm fully qualified to have an opinion on this. A heat wave in the UK is 30 Celsius. That's 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Americans will tell you that is their spring. A UK heat wave doesn't even come close to an American heat wave. What are we doing here? What are we doing? And we haven't even gotten to the subject of humidity in America. America's humidity hugs me harder than my grandmother. I didn't know air could be wet until I landed in America. In America, when it's actually hot, the air has the consistency of mashed potatoes. And I can almost guarantee every single Brit from that video saying no, a UK heat wave is worse, hasn't actually been to America, hasn't actually experienced it, because they would not be saying that. America is the only place I've been to and experienced the heat where I've sweat from my eyeballs. I didn't think that was possible until I went to America. So let's stop this foolishness of deciding what is hotter, a UK heat wave or an American heat wave. I am the judge and jury on this. I've experienced both, and I can now say, slamming the hammer down, America is 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times worse. That is it. End of. Case closed.
Europe is also hot. Europe is also dealing with extreme temperatures. But the fact that they have to put this as a challenge to the United States of America, it's really mind-boggling, ladies and gentlemen, because America, they are also dealing with extremely hot temperatures, or even cold temperatures when it gets to winter, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, and trust me, Americans are stronger than they think, because some people, the way I know them, they cannot survive in USA. They cannot survive even for 1 year in USA. They will die.
Americans, you are going to find this laughable, embarrassing, and damn right ridiculous. Today, schools have been closed, people's workplaces have been closed, transport is getting delayed. All because of the fact that it is 95 Fahrenheit. We have a red extreme weather warning that has been sent out all across the UK. Perry's going for it. Do you know what's funny about that? This is just an ordinary day in many states in America. Comment right now, what is the temperature in your state? I bet it's probably around 95 Fahrenheit, and you guys are going about your day as if everything is completely normal. But over here in the UK, it's a meltdown. It's an actual meltdown. I don't know what else to call it. It's embarrassing.
95 is not low either. That is extreme temperature, and maybe the school administration is doing everything it takes to protect the students from the extreme heat. Public transport also, they have to reschedule. They also have to do everything that they need to do to protect themselves first, because at 95 That is also extreme, but at the same time, we cannot also assume that America is not dealing with extreme temperatures. America is also dealing with extreme temperatures, and sometimes it can go as far as 109. Yeah, man. That's why I call Americans the Titans. They are stronger, really strong. They just don't realize Americans are so strong, ladies and gentlemen. But either way, thank you so much for watching my videos up to this point, and of course subscribe. Remember to press the notification bell so that when I upload a new video, you are going to be notified. See you again.